What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about my goals that I had set in January of 2023, I would assume. But I'm sure just like many people that have set goals in January, they have not attained any or all of them. I think I got a few in. I haven't really looked, but I think I might have gotten at least one in. But before we do that, always got the T's going, T lights especially. Always got the Zins going. Not addicted to nicotine. It's just, I don't know, it's fine to have on when you're playing games, when you're making videos, when you're playing golf. So whatever. The T's are a different story. I'm not an alcoholic. Before this video gets out of control, I'm just a social drinker, I guess you can say. Anyway, it's totally getting off the rails. But before we go further with the goals here, let's make sure we go over to any of these 4 channels and subscribe. So whether it's YouTube, go over there and subscribe. Whether it's Instagram, do it. Twitter or Threads, or I guess TikTok. Any of those 5, I'll consider Instagram and Threads the same thing because they're made by the same meta. So go to any of those: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and give me a subscribe on one of them. If not all of them, that would be perfect and really help me out. So let's get into my goals that I had set specifically for golf. So there's my Instagram page. Let's find where we're at. We want this one right here. So let's bring it over a little more. We'll bring this over a little bit. And okay, so goal number 1 for golf this year, less than a 6 handicap. I'll tell you right now, not close. I started at a 9.5 this year, and I am now at a 10.6. The thing is, I don't think I'm playing that much worse. It was a little tough to start the year. We started out playing on a launch monitor all winter time, and honestly, I think that hurt me more than it helped me. My driver, I got a new driver. I got the TSR2, which if I played it based on what I did in the simulator, I would have hated it. I thought I got fit wrong. It wasn't it at all. It was just a simulator. But I don't know. I just don't think I'm a simulator golfer. But rest assured, I'm going to do it again this year. So if the owner is listening, I'm playing again this year, so it's fine. And so I'm not close there. I started at 9.5. I'm at a 10.6 now. I've been shooting in the low 80s recently, so I'm getting back there. But I think a couple of my like mid to high 70s scores from last year are falling off the index at the moment. So it's kind of artificially bumping me up, which is fine. I got some tournaments coming up. Give me like 1 or 2 more strokes around, and I'm good with that. Weekly content, I do think I'm doing a pretty good job of this. So the reason I tell everybody to follow me on those multiple different social media sites is because I'm not just doing one every single time. I'm doing most of my content on Twitter. Recently, I've been kind of going back and forth between Twitter and Threads that just came out. It is July 10th, so I think Threads came out like last week at this time, actually. It's basically just a bump-down version of Twitter at this point. But once I think it gets going, I think it's going to be much better than Twitter because Twitter is just a hellish landscape at this moment, and it doesn't work well. You see the same tweets over and over again. If you could even see any new tweets at all, it's just garbage. Elon, you really mess it up. I hope it goes bankrupt and you lose a lot of money. Besides that point, weekly content. I've been doing some stuff on Instagram. I've been doing a lot more on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. So that's where most of the recent stuff has been. So just go follow on all of it. Like I said, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Threads. That's it. I'm not going to say it again. But yeah, I think I've done well with the weekly content. I might have missed a week or 2, but I think I've done pretty good with that. So 1 check mark there. Dial in the yardages. So I got a Garmin. I forget what the launch monitor was this year that I got. But shout out to that Garmin. No, let's look it up quick because I can't just say what it is and then not. Garmin launch monitor. It's not the G80. It's the R10. Okay. So it's the Garmin R10 launch monitor. It was not super expensive. You can get it, and it's still very, very accurate compared to some of the higher end ones, and it's not going to break the bank. So I would recommend, if you're looking for a kind of budget launch monitor that you can actually do some simulation on as well, I think the Garmin R10 is perfect for you, and it definitely has helped me dial in my yardages, especially new irons coming into this year. It's got me to a point where I'm sure most amateur golfers have the same problem, that you think you hit your 9-iron 145, 150. You don't. I'm hitting mine, honestly, probably a little less than average, and that's when I'm not making solid contact. When I do make good contact, it's around like 130, 135, but I'm playing it 135 the most and playing it more around like 120, 125, just in case I don't make perfect center of the club face contact, which I'm a 10.6 handicap now, so yeah, I'm not making great contact every time. So if you know your yardages, which now I think I do, it's going to help me. So I'll say that my ceiling, which we'll say my ceiling is in the 70s right now. I'd say my ceiling right now is like a 75, 76. I haven't hit my ceiling yet, but my floor is like an 88. So I haven't shot worse than an 88 in, I don't know, 2 years at this point. I didn't shoot worse than, I don't think, 90 all year last year. And coming into this year, I shot an 86 and an 87, and that's the highest I've been. I've had a couple of like 9-hole rounds where I probably could have shot an 88 if I kept going. But yeah, I think I have a very like small dispersion in my golf scores, which is really helpful. Like I know I'm going to go out there and I'm going to play relatively well. I'm going to have a decent time, and I think that the Garmin has really helped me dial in the yardages like I wanted to do, and it's like I said, it's kept my dispersion of scores much lower. I'm not shooting over 90. I'm not ever getting close to 100. Which watch I'll go out and play. I have a tournament this weekend, so if I play like shit, I will let you know, and I will be super sad. But another check. There we go. Max driver speed. So we got 2 in a row. Max driver speed greater than 120 miles an hour. I haven't been able to do as much speed training recently as I would like. The clinic's been pretty busy. I've been playing quite a bit of golf too, so just haven't had as much time to do that. I think that's a little bit more of an off-season project, which I was doing a lot leading up to the season. I got the speed sticks at one point. The lightest one I got to 123 miles an hour, which is good, and I think it has bumped me up to at least over 100 miles an hour driver head speed. When I do swing, I can probably get up to like 110 at the max, which is totally fine. I've gotten quite a bit more yardage this year, and it's been helpful. I haven't quite achieved the max driver speed yet, and I don't think I'm going to get that one. So that's going to be a nice X on that one. Next year, it'll come around. And this next one, I'll tell you, I've been playing a lot of like team golf, so I'm in a Wednesday night league, and I'm not keeping track of all of my putts per round because a lot of them are being given, and I haven't played a lot of solo rounds this year by myself. So I think once the league is over and I'm getting back into a little bit more solo golf towards the end, I'll probably put in some more putts. I was at a 30.9. I don't think I put in any rounds this year for actual like statistics. So that's an NA at the moment. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we got 2 out of 5 right now. I'm not saying I can't get to the 6. It's going to take a lot of good golf from now until the end of the season. It is July 10th, like I said. So I've got the rest of July, August, September, and like half to most of October. It doesn't get super cold in Northeast PA until around that time. So I've got a good 1, 2, 3 months still to play. So I think I can definitely get it down. Like I said, a lot of my great rounds, like in the mid-70s, are coming off. So that's artificially bumped me up. But we're working. I'm feeling good about the swing and the game right now. I've shot, I think, an 81, an 82, an 81 recently, so we're getting back down there. Haven't broken 80 yet this year, but it's coming. Hopefully that does come this weekend, and 100 does not come. So that is about it. So relatively nice, short and sweet video, about 10 minutes long. Like I said, go follow on all those channels, which I'm not going to name again. I am at Doc Marags Golf on all of those. Should have said that in the beginning, but I'm not going to say it all again. And tune in for the next video. All right, I'll see you next time.